Yeah, there's really no better places to play. So, we've been enjoying the opportunity, and it's been pretty fun.
As far as that game one win, what did you like the most that you guys were able to do?
Loved our first and third, honestly. Special teams came up big. Penalty kill came up big. They've got so many dangerous weapons. As difficult as we can make them on their power play, the better off. So obviously Bobby played great again, and we're going to need that a lot.
Obviously, you and Lundy have played a lot together, but what has Lucy brought to that line these last few games?
He's playing with so much confidence. He's someone I would, most guys would hate to play against. He's so good at taking your time and space away. He's so smart, and I think we've been reading off each other pretty well.
What does it mean to have three guys that have played a lot of center on that line together?
It could go both ways. It's almost dangerous at times. You can be almost too defensive minded. So I think we've been doing a good job of a lot of communication. We understand when it's our turn to kind of pressure forward, and be on our toes a little bit, because the next guy's going to be covering you a little bit. So I've really liked our rotation, and we're getting more and more confidence as a line as we move forward.
How is Paul Maurice different from other coaches you've had in the past?
I'm not going to compare him to anyone I've had in the past, but one thing, his in-game management is as good as I've ever seen. It's the pulse he has on the room, the adjustments he's able to make. We've got all the confidence in the world in him, and it's really been constant communication and constant work from the players and coaching staff to all year long to get to this point. It's not easy when you've got new systems, new guys, new personnel, on the ice, on the bench coming in. So it's been a lot of work to get to this point, and we're thrilled to have them.
What do you think has clicked in for you guys to allow you to have this great run right now?
I think we've been able to gain the confidence at a lot of parts of the year. From outside looking in, it might have been tougher to tell, because we weren't really in the picture for a while there. But we had gone through so much adversity. Like I said, it had been that constant communication with the coaching staff and players to get kind of comfortable in these situations. And you look at a year like last year, it was so easy for so long. And then you look at a year like this year, it was really trying for so long. So, I think we've grown a lot, and, we're just, the pressure isn't really there for us. We're just showing up and playing, and we're loving doing it beside one another.
Has the underdog thing kind of been a galvanizing force for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been both sides of it now, so we're enjoying this. It's every night's a Game 7 for us, and it really has been that for a while. So, a lot longer than playoffs started. So, we're just in a pretty good rhythm, pretty good routine, and whatever happens, we kind of shake it off and come right back to ground level where we should be and refocus. So it's been good.
Is that exhausting though? If every night's a Game 7, are you treating every night like a Game 7?
No, I mean you get in that rhythm a little bit, you get in that routine, and we've been enjoying it.
How would you describe what you're seeing from Tkachuk, Bennett, that line right now?
It's crazy. I mean we've seen it all year. Benny kind of fits in so well with Chucky. Chucky's obviously a man out there just doing some pretty unbelievable things. So, it's been great to see.
They've talked about trying to be a bit more physical, especially down low in big plays based on what you've seen. How hard is that going to be to do against those guys?
There are a couple of big bodies. That's kind of the game they want. They want to initiate it. So, we follow their lead.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. At the win, that's the biggest thing. But I liked our PK. I think we did a good job, and overall got the win. But I think it's a lot of areas that we can do better too.
Defending against those guys, you've seen them quite a bit during the year, but what are the biggest things you have to keep in mind against some of those high-octane offensive players they have?
Yeah, they're very skilled and fast. A bunch of guys with they got to keep an eye on. They're sneaking a little behind you, so you got to always be ready. But that's every team has players like that. So yeah, we just gotta keep an eye behind us.
What sort of confidence do you see in Bob right now?
He's been unreal. It's very fun to watch him. You know, he's stuck with it, even though he wasn't playing, and very impressive. But yeah, that's the guy he is.
What was it like watching him work at the end of game one, that last 2 minutes to get 9 or so saves?
Yeah, he's great. He's made a lot of big key saves for us in this series. So yeah, it's been fun.
What sort of differences do you notice from that series in Boston to that game one with Toronto, just in terms of style of play?
I don't know. They're kind of similar. I would feel like they have a lot of skill, good power play, and heavy. So I think we're used to that now.
Since you've been in Florida, this is the first time you guys have held a 1-0 series lead. How's the mindset or mentality going into the game when you have a series lead? Is it different or is it still business as usual?
We want to have same mindset always, but you know, we're still hunting here. We want to get 2 wins here and go home to Florida.
Just talking about Florida, you guys are 4 or 5 on the road. How's it different when you're not starting the series off at home, and is it maybe easier to start on the road?
I don't know. It's yeah, for sure. We like it. We like to be the underdogs, go and start on the road. It's not a bad thing for us. It seems like.
Thank you.
Thank you.